Bangladeshi police have resumed patrols of the capital Dhaka after a week-long strike that left a law and order vacuum following the ouster of autocratic ex-premier Sheikh Hasina. Officers vanished from the streets of the megacity of 20 million people last week after Hasina's resignation and flight abroad ended her 15-year rule. Police were hated for spearheading a lethal crackdown on the weeks of protests that forced her departure, with 42 officers among the more than 450 people killed. They had vowed not to resume work until their safety on duty was guaranteed, but they agreed to return after late-night talks with a new interim government, helmed by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus. Student-led protests against Hasina's government has been largely peaceful until police attempted to violently disperse them. Around 450 of the country's 600 police stations were targeted in arson and vandalism attacks over the past month. Some began reopening late last week under guard by the army, an institution held in higher esteem for largely refusing to participate in the crackdown. In the police's absence, the students who led the protests that toppled Hasina volunteered to restore law and order after looting and reprisal attacks in the hours after her departure. They acted as traffic wardens, formed overnight neighborhood watch patrols, and guarded Hindu temples and other places of worship, quickly settling the unrest. That said, there was no tension between police and the students who had been performing their duties.
Today we are back. Basically, many of us are still fear about losing our life, and many of us and our establishment have been destroyed about the few days. So as we feel secure now, so we are back on our duty, and hopefully we carry on regular basis, because they are very welcoming. As we back on today's morning, they welcome us and they are very much cooperative, and definitely we extend our helping hand to them. If they have any suggestion, we are eagerly to take them and consider them to and put those things on work definitely.
Because of it's too much difficult for us to manage the vehicles, I really thankful to police. They came back here to manage the vehicles. I'm really thankful to him, and I'm happy for this.
Bangladeshi Hindus account for around 8% of the country's 170 million people and have regularly been the targets of violence during periods of upheaval.